you go. It's the start of another video. I thought I'd give you a summer, August the 3rd, 23 degrees or something. So about 10:30 in the morning. This is us on a good day. This year, there's not very many sunny days. We've had a lot of rain, and the potato farmers are all saying, bumper year for potatoes. So, but this is us on a really gorgeous clear sky. Probably gonna get bleached out. There you go, there's my door to my studio right there. All right, just a quick open before the video. There's my seagull again, he's always there. Hi, this is Vaughan Smith at westcoastbellpottery.ca, Canada. I'm going to do a quick kiln unloading of some pieces I did for testing Randy's Red with other glazes over the top. We haven't done any of those for a while, but there's still a lot of unresolved potential basically that I liked, but I never, went forward and tried to test it again. Did this time. Anyway, I'm wearing, sent to me by Jane Steele, a t-shirt because of my cat that appears in the video, I guess, every so often. Not here because she's sleeping on my table where I work. So thank you, Jane. There you go. Let's get this on the road. All right, so this is a Cone 6 under the Randy's Red profile. Look back at the video, you'll see what that profile was. It was an hour soak at 2032 and then another hour soak at 1750 with a rapid call from 2032 down. Anyway, you'll see it in the Randy's Red video. This piece was just one of my little garden savers, plant savers that I did, and this is not Randy's Red. I just had to fill the space up because I didn't have enough to fill the kiln. This has just got Ten Moku gold on it and all that, and it's in recycled clay, and I put these around plants so I don't weed whack them. Anyway, so let's see what we have. And I labeled everything. All right, this one is it Randy's Red. Turquoise matte over the top of Randy's Red. So you can see the Randy's Red at the bottom, and then when I put the turquoise matte over the top, nothing left of the turquoise matte, but it did do some really nice kind of flecks and crystals where it was double dipped to about there, and it ran down a little bit, but basically, and you can see the black lines breaking through, which is what I like about Randy's Red when it breaks to black like that. But anyway, turquoise matte, no big deal, but looks okay. It's just, I know I won't expect too much, but a lot of nice crystals. This one I saw as soon as I opened it up there is tomato red plus the turquoise matte as well. So look what the turquoise matte did to the tomato red. The tomato red is identical practically to the Randy's Red, but basically look at the way it made the black. That is really nice. I'm surprised that one. Turquoise matte does not do anything as far as the turquoise goes, but that's a really nice effect with the black coming down over the Randy's Red, over the tomato red. This one is Harris Ten Moku with turquoise matte over as well. So turquoise matte has done nothing. I thought it would because it was a matte glaze, but it's made it go even shinier. But look at the Harris Ten Moku is a real Ten Moku. I wish we got a little better light here. I'll photograph them at the end of the video. But that is a very pretty, especially with the fluting. And it broke to black again. I wanted a Ten Moku that was black and breaks to brown on the edges, but this one is as close as I've got so far. Harris Ten Moku. It's a very nice Ten Moku. Really got nice black. I have about 20 of these mugs. We've got Harris Ten Moku with bright blue over the top. And the bright blue has given some crystals where it turns devitrification, I guess you would call that, when you get crystals forming. But the Harris Ten Moku, once again, is a really nice black with a lot of depth, a bit of brown hint to it there. It's a much darker Ten Moku, obviously, than the Tomato Red and the Randy's Red. You don't get any red at all. It's just the blacks. And I like that. Harris Ten Moku with AG. I wonder what AG stands for. Green? Apple green, yeah. This is my apple green, which I just changed. I got to mix a new batch because I mixed dark green and apple green together. They were both getting low in the bucket. I'm not sure how that's going to react. But Harris Ten Moku is quite stable, giving that effect on the bottom half of the mug. But the difference between the blue and the green on the upper part is not that big a deal. These are nice mugs. Oh yes, there's the Randy's Red again, I'm sure. Yep, Randy's Red. And what do we have over it? DB. Blue. Dark blue. Wow, no blue again. So that's interesting. We have the blues just get absorbed by the iron completely, but they give an effect. They take away the Randy's Red look, but they sort of slightly give it a more mottly look. But on the under part where there's none of that, it does run down. You can see that all the way down. That's the thing when you do these hour soaks at peak temperature, you get a lot of running. But that's really nice. The Randy's Red works great. I have one in here where I just did Randy's Red all over it just to see. Randy's Red with bright blue. So we've got some touches of green almost in the upper part where the bright blue was, and there's your Randy's Red. Oh, it didn't go red at that side. It ran all the way down on this side. That must have been the element close to the element side. And there you got the red on that one. Don't you like mugs that have different colors everywhere? It's really, you turn it around, you have a new pot. Oh, I bet this is variegated blue. No, it's apple green. Tomato red with apple green. Look at that. It's almost variegated blue effect. And this one is, what's it, tomato red. So we've got some red, and then we got it sort of more brown on this side. That must be the element side, and I'll look at the next one I pick up and see if we got more red on the element side or the other side. That was a surprise. I would have thought more green in there. Okay, this one lifting up. This is the element side. Oh, it's Ten Moku Gold. I did throw it. Beautiful. Look at that. Ten Moku Gold plus dark blue. So that is the perfect Ten Moku Gold with the gold flecks in the black. Oh, that is a classic one there. And then what's over the top, dark blue over the top, did nothing, just got rid of the flecks basically. But that has its nice effect anyway. Okay, next one, this one's side to the element. So this side is the element, and this side is away from the element. So the red is better away from the elements. Okay, so what do we have on this one? Randy's Red plus oatmeal. So the oatmeal's disappeared except for right on the top rim. You can see a little oatmeal there. And the inside of all these is oatmeal basically. But red is better away from the elements. So if you were firing these inside the center of an area of a shelf, you'd probably get red all the way around. But look at all the greens. There's greens in there and browns and the reds, so lots of flecks. This was picked up like that, so element side and non-element side confirmed. The Randy's Red likes to be facing away from the elements. Randy's Red plus apple green. So your apple green is running down and it's leaving more red at the top where it's left the piece. And where it runs in, it turns, you've got a little greenishness in there. But look at the black lines, perfect. I love it when they break to black. And that's why I want a black that will break to brown. Element side, non-element side. It's definitely brighter on the element side. Sorry, away from the element, but what did we have over the top of that? Randy's red plus mouse gray. And look at the running on that one. That's really classic runs. You couldn't make this up, could you? It was just dipped vertical like that, but obviously the mouse gray likes to run. And I wiped the bottoms of all these on the bottom, so I didn't even glaze the bottom. I held them upside down. But that's a beauty too. I haven't had a dud out of this firing yet. Element side, non-element side. So what is it? Tomato red plus bright blue. Duller on this side, yep. Facing the elements is always a bit duller by the look of it, but still nice. And then you got much brighter red away from the elements. And what do we have over the top? Bright blue over tomato red. Very nice. The bright blue has got lots of flecks and stuff in there. That one definitely works nicer as a top glaze over this brown. The apple greens seem to melt into some of them. So facing the element, away from the element, so definitely redder on the away from the element. So we've got tomato red plus mouse gray. So the mouse gray is the one doing all the running and the color variations. Just beautiful color variations in there. This one's in the center of the shelf. Oh, it wasn't a red one anyway. This is Harris Ten Moku plus bright blue. And doesn't Harris have a really nice black look? And then you've got the line where differentiation between the double dip and the single one there. Very nice. Harris Ten Moku is a good, strong black Ten Moku. I wonder what would happen if he did no soak and cooled it fast. I bet it would just be dull. Okay, this was the element side. It's Harris anyway, so it doesn't matter. Plus bright blue. Very nice black. Element side, non-element side, so brighter on the element that side. Tomato red plus dark blue. Very nice. This was in the center of the shelf, and it is Randy's red plus variegated blue, so I kind of expected the same all the way around. Yeah, it's kind of similar all the way around. Actually, it's brighter underneath the handle. That's the brightest part of the red. That's like bowls. The bowls are always brighter than the outside. And it's electric, so we're not talking reduction anywhere. But that's very pretty with the runs going down too. Need some better light, don't we? I'll try and do little group photos of them later. I wonder where the one is where it's all Randy's red. I don't see it in there. I'm wondering what I did with it. This one is tomato red with variegated blue. So look at the runs. That one definitely likes to run just like mouse gray. Ooh. Wow. Somebody better snap this guy up. Look at this. Let me see if I can get it close enough, because what have we got on here? Ten Moku gold plus apple green. I'm going to write this one down. Look, that is the most intense gloss I have had on any piece, I think. That is spectacular. And then look at this, the gold going down, where the other glaze, it almost ran to the bottom too. Glad I wiped off all the bottomsies, but there's only been one run and it was only just under the handle on a piece. That is just a beauty. And Harris Ten Moku plus variegated blue. So we've seen this one, but this one is very nice. The top area. Very nice. Oh, what did I do? Oh my God, I gotta write this one down too. Ten Moku gold plus variegated blue. And look at this. You've got the really beautiful blue over the Ten Moku gold. That is just beautiful. And the flex just there at the bottom. I got to take a nice photograph of this piece. I'm doing, these videos are like my record keeping. Because my glaze tests on the wall, mostly there were older glazes, but that is spectacular. Look at that. Here we go. So Vaughan Smith at westcoatbellpottery.ca, and just let me know if you liked a piece, and I can mail you one. And I've got a big gas kiln unloading, I think tomorrow, but I might skip it. I don't know. Anyway, all right, take care. Bye.